Fuck you mean it's DMG and y'all now tuning in Prison My Career Rise Against All Buckery. As y'all see, we gonna be reacting to how a YouTuber went from making 2,000 a month to 100,000 a month within 60 days. You know, that's life-changing money right there. I know, come on now. If you made 2,000 and then went to 10,000, 100,000, I mean, in 60 days, what's the first thing you buy? When that check hit your account, what's the first thing you would have bought? The first thing I would have bought is definitely a whip, cash, whip or cash. Definitely. Let's get to it though.
The very next month is the first month I ever in my life made $100,000. 100,000, 6 figures in 1 month at the age of 23 years old. I just turned 23 in October. By January, I was making $100,000 a month.
That's cold, man. That's cold. I'm 21 right now. I'm finna turn 22 in like March. A nigga trying to get financially free. That's why we got this financial channel, to see growth, to learn shit, to talk with y'all. Let's see what y'all financial literacy is, so we can all win together.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mac Mula. That's my name. You feel me? Welcome to the Mula membership channel. On this channel, I'm gonna be dropping a lot of free game for y'all, a lot of sauce, and I'm also gonna be dropping a lot of free episodes from the actual Mula memberships. Okay, so before we even get into it, my name is Mac Mula. I'm an entrepreneur. I own over 10 companies. I own properties. I do stocks. I do crypto. I have more than 10 YouTube channels that I own and operate every single day.
One thing I noticed about a lot of YouTubers, when they big YouTubers, they of course have more than one YouTube channel always. Like, either it's a vlog channel, it's a main channel, it's a reaction channel, it's them going live. They always have one because they know it's very lucrative, and that's what I'm learning, bro. That's why I got so many multiple channels, and I'm interested in so many things. So of course I'm gonna have multiple channels. I just had to get to it. But I have been, this the only channel I've been dropping on daily. But after I'm making this, let's get into it.
Serial entrepreneur, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty much just a man of many talents, many avenues of revenue, and I'm going to be sharing a lot of the information with you guys on this channel to help you succeed in life, whether that's being an influencer, a businessman, a YouTuber, an artist. I'm going to be giving lessons, business lessons, entrepreneurship lessons, real life sauce, like real life information, secrets that majority of people that make the amount of money that I make, they don't really give away. You know what I'm saying? I've expressed that I've made $1 million in a month. I've been making about 6 figures a month since I was right before I turned 23 years old. So I'm going to be sharing a lot of information over here, guys. And like I said, I'm also going to be giving free episodes every now and then on this channel that pretty much advise me. They watch the day, and they give me, you know what I'm saying? In today's video, I'm going to be pretty much explaining the stories in 8 weeks. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys know how that transition went. And minimum wage, $1, $2, $15, maybe $3,000 a month to $100,000 a month minimum in less than 8 weeks. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys know how that transition went. And I'm going to walk you step by step through the things that I learned. So let's get started. Let's take it back to 2021, right? This is late 2021, very late. Prior to this happening, I was a regular kid.
There's no better place to parlay than Caesars Sportsbook. Parlay Builder gives you all the game day action from all
up in Chicago. You know, I don't want to use victim, but for lack of better words, I was a victim to my environment. You know, that the environment led me down a path of
I could
crime.
say one thing: the environment you live in do kind of take away on your mental, because it's like, damn, I see people here struggling. I see people been here for years. I see my parents struggling. I see people talking down like I would never make it without a job. and running my own business because they ain't used to it. It's just like, so of course we know about it, we see it on the internet, but actually being in the position, and it's just like so unreal. Like, oh no, that's just one in a million people. Everybody ain't finna do that. You gotta go get a job, you gotta do this, you can't do that. And it's just encourage you. So it's really, that's why I bet they be saying people, you are who you hang around. Because really, even if you're a real positive person, you hang around negative people for so long, you gonna start having negative traits.
Violence, a lot of things that I witnessed that I probably had no business witnessing as a 14, 15, 16-year-old kid. Coming from that, I never had money. I never seen money. The only way I was spoiled a little bit is because I was the only child, right? So my parents didn't have to
Right,
go
if you could see
buy.
it, you could touch it, you could, if you could see it, you could feel it, you could have it. But you don't see it, you don't feel it. So what you gonna think? I'm gonna think I can't have it.
Christmas presents for my brother or my sister. I didn't have no brother or sister. It was just me, right? So Christmas was turned. My birthday, I pretty much got what I wanted. But it wasn't never spoiled to the point where, hey, mom, I want that toy, or hey, mom, I want this, or hey, mom, I want that, and I would just get anything. It wasn't to that point because my parents never had much money. So that led me to doing things like selling drugs, doing things like whatever I can do, robbing people, whatever I could do, literally, to make the money and get the things that I really, really wanted out of life: the clothes, the girls, the jewelry, the cars, the lifestyle, the freedom to do what I wanted to do. Fast forward, I graduated in 2017 from high school. I don't go to college. I start working at a candy store. I'm making $12.50 an hour, right? Which is actually pretty good because minimum wage was like
Yeah,
$9.
that is pretty
And I was
good
making a
because
little
a nigga, it be niggas now making what, 14 hour, 15, and what, this 2014, and we in this 11 years come by and minimum wage only go up $2, $2 to $3. So like, what is that? They want us to live in this motherfucking rat trap, so we could just keep going to work, keep going to work, keep going to work. We only could live to pay bills, live to survive.
of that. So I was kind of happy at that point. I was bringing around, at that time it was part-time, I bring around $300-400 a week, and that should be gone pretty quickly. Fast forward to 2020, I moved to Atlanta from Chicago with my girlfriend and my girlfriend at the time and my homie, right? We all moved to the suburbs of Atlanta, right outside of Atlanta, in a 2-bedroom. I'm sharing a bedroom with my girlfriend, and my homie has his own bedroom. Everything's going good, right? I started my YouTube channels. My first YouTube channel was started when I was 12 years old, and I have been pretty much on and off of YouTube since then, right? I had this channel, that channel, this channel, that channel, this channel, that channel, this channel. I quit, start again, quit, start again. And then right before I graduated, I started a channel called Mac Mula, right? And that is the channel that I said, I'm going to stick with this. I'm going to build this up. I'm going to blow it up. I'm going to have this. I'm going to get this to 10 million subscribers, right? So that's the same channel that ended up blowing up, give me back to 2021, right? So after a while, me and my girlfriend broke up. I'm just living in an apartment with my homie, 2-bedroom, suburbs of Georgia. I'm doing my YouTube thing every day, right? I'm posting every other day, as many times as possible. I'm working every day, right? While still trying to make my money, because at the time, YouTube was not paying the bills. Like, I was getting, you have to make $100 in a month to get a check from YouTube. I was literally taking 2 months to make my money, right? So I'll make $50 one month, $50 the next month, and then I'll get my check from that last month. You see what I'm saying? So I'm working towards YouTube. I'm trying to blow up my YouTube. Finally, my YouTube catches a small break, right? After I had a few videos get 50, 60, 70,000 views, but I had been working for 4 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? To pretty much no income, I wasn't getting paid from YouTube, nothing, right? I had a few good months, the video blew up, but that was it, right? So 2021, end of 2021 comes, right? I hit 20,000 subscribers, right? I finally hit 20,000. It took me 4 years to hit 20,000 subscribers, right? And I remember I dropped the video, and it just started going up. It started catching. It just, using the things that I learned within 12 years of being on YouTube, right? The things that I knew about social media, the things I knew about the algorithm, I knew how to make a hit video, right? So when I finally put my formula together and I finally pushed my video out there, it went crazy, right? And I probably got like 50,000 views in the first 2 days. I'm getting subscribers after subscribers, right? I'm posting more and more and more videos. At this time, I'm like, okay, I can't stop the momentum, so I'm posting every single day on the clock, like it's nothing, right? Fast forward to the December of 2021, I make $15,000 from my YouTube channel for the first time ever, right? This is my first check over $10,000 from YouTube at that time. The only money I had to my name at that time, regardless how it looked on Instagram, the only money that I had that I could go touch, I could go spend money on, was about $7,000, $8,000, right? That's all I had from savings, everything. That's all I had. Bill money, everything. All I had was $8,000 to my name. I made $15,000 from my YouTube channel alone in the month of December. No, in the month of November, right? November. So my video blew up probably between the middle of the month, and then I made $15,000 by the end of the month, right? So I'm like, oh, if I can make $15,000 in the half of the month, I can make $30,000 if it's a full month, right? So let's see what happens in December. Now, check this out, right? At the same time that this is how God works, right? This is why God works, or if you don't believe in God, even, God gives you luck. You know what I'm saying? God, it's not really luck, it's a blessing. But it's still some type of luck, right? For whatever reason, God chose you to go through this, right? So, at the same time that my video blew up, I had just started my own website.
That's crazy. That's crazy though. When he said God shows you, gives you luck or bless you, and how I see it is, say you praying to God or whoever you pray to, whoever you talk to, and you ask them, okay, I want a car, or I want a car, I need a car. They put you in a position to get a car. They don't just hand it to you. They put you in a position to get the car, and when they see you working, then the car comes your way, and you look up and like, damn, this came out of nowhere, but what they do, put you in a position, you can't just hand it to you. Then everybody will have everything they want, everything they pray for, and you won't learn, you won't grow. And what's the point of just receiving something without growing? We wouldn't be on this earth if it just was to give, and not learn and grow and go through the motions.
I've been doing the memberships through YouTube for a long time, charging people $50 a month, but YouTube was taking $15 off of every person that signed up, right? So I'm only getting $35 a month off the $50 that I'm supposed to be getting, you know what I'm saying, from YouTube. So I'm like, man, fuck that. I'm going to make my own website so I can keep even more of the money, at least $47, $45 of the money, right? I do that. My YouTube blows up. At the same time, every YouTube video I'm expressing that I know what's going on. Even though I only had $8,000 to my name, that's still more than most people 22 years old have.
Definitely. 22, 21, definitely, nigga. $8 could help a nigga out right now. You feel me?
And it was also, I had ran through way more money than that. I had just spent it all on mentorships, trying things that didn't work, stocks, crypto, getting into that, losing a lot of money, advertisements that didn't work, courses that I had to invest in.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing about being a hustler and trying to just go out and do your own thing and be your own boss and be an entrepreneur. You gotta mess up. You gotta lose so much money before that one thing hit and you making hella money, but in the process of you losing the money, you like, damn, I could have used this or something else. Now it's gone. Now a nigga pocket's empty. A nigga hungry. Because I used it to invest in something. So that kind of be discouraging you too. Like, damn, do I even supposed to be an entrepreneur? Do I supposed to do this? Do I supposed to do that? Was it even worth it? Should I just stick and work a 9-to-5 life? But you gotta just keep pushing.
It's just buying all type of business things. Just reinvesting into myself, right? So that's how I had the membership. That's how the way I was able to teach you from all the things that I learned. So the membership starts, my videos blow up. My membership was making more than my YouTube channel was, right, at the time. So the month that I made $15,000, bro, I literally made give or take 25, 30,000 in that month on my website, right? So I'm getting all the people that's watching my YouTube videos to come sign up for my website. My conversion rate was extremely high. I think that month I got about 1 to 2 million views, but I had about 1,000 people, almost a little under 700 people sign up, which is a great conversion rate. You know what I'm saying? To get that much revenue stream in just from the viewers that you also got paid from, right? And to get them to transition off of YouTube, watching your videos, paying you for ads, get them to transition to another website and purchase what you have for sale was a skill that it took me a long time to master, but I mastered it. And I made about $40,000 that month in November, and my life changed. Because that wasn't the first time I made $40,000 in a month, but that was the first time I made money on YouTube. So now I'm like, okay, if I already know how, I've already did it before. I've already made $20,000, $30,000. Even if I fuck the whole check up,
man,
right?
it's so many times. I never been up $40,000, but it was so many times I was up a couple thousand and fucked the whole check up, trying to reinvest my money, invest it back into the same thing I did. Then the money go down. Then I'm like, damn. I thought this was my thing. I thought this was hidden. I thought this was what I was supposed to do. But then lost it. Then now we're just at the point where I got to start all back over. And that kind of be breaking a nigga heart. Ego. And it be kind of breaking the nigga. Not breaking the nigga heart, but it be kind of like, damn, discouraging for real.
In a month. Now I'm doing YouTube, which is what I love to do. And I have this other business, and I have so much other stuff in my mind. Oh man, I'm unstoppable, right? The very next month is the first month I ever in my life made $100,000. 100,000, 6 figures in 1 month at the age of 23 years old. I just turned 23 in October. By January, I was making $100,000 a month. This is how it worked. So building on YouTube so much, I ended up making $40,000 a month on the month of December, right? So really before January, I was making $100,000 a month. December, I was making $100,000, right? So I turned 23 October, November went past, December, I made $100,000. I made $40,000, $30,000 to $40,000 from my YouTube channel. I only had one YouTube channel at the time. From my YouTube channel, I made $30,000 to $40,000. From my membership that month, I literally made $70,000 because I got about, give or take, 1,200 people to sign up.
Look, he telling him doing that just off of YouTube will just tell you what YouTube could do with your life. And even if you just say YouTube was paying him 30 bands, but just by him spreading knowledge and telling people to go and people viewing his channel, he made 70 plus bands on his membership. YouTube really is a motherfucking cheat code for real. If you got enough for followers and clout, it's a cheat code, bro. See, that's why niggas gotta tap in, bro. That should be crazy.
For this $50 a month program, right? So now, as I'm very good at math, I'm doing this math, and I'm like, bro, if I can get 1,000 people, I can get 3 million views. I know out of those 3 million people, I can get 1,000 of them to sign up for this membership and pay me $50,000 a month, right? And that's how business works. That was the first time where I really understood business. I understood that an audience is the most important thing. Of course I know that. Of course you know that you need people to see you to be able to sell something. People have to know about what you're selling to be able to buy it. But that was the first time it really clicked, and it really got me to understand how to tie.
My bad, y'all. The camera ended. The camera stopped recording, but we back at it. And
as time
that's
go
why,
on,
like I was saying in my last video, it's so important to build your personal brand, because once you got that personal brand, I promise you the people that support you and follow you is gonna stand behind you no matter what you drop. I be seeing rappers drop ass shit, just influence drops like some ass clothes or something like that. I ain't hating nothing, and then they make hella money. It's just like, or they could sell a lighter or a cup or anything, and now they making hella money just because they personal brand, just because they face card.
I'm a people's person, but I'm also one of the people, like, you know, I don't really want to be bothered all the time. I'm an only child, you know what I'm saying? So I like my space, I like my peace. So getting recognized, being kind of famous, is it the best thing in the world for me personally? No. But it allows the audience to sell somebody else's stuff primarily. Now, if you want to take some $20,000 to promote this or this, that, this is what
all right, that nigga, that's his income now. He made it so many times. It's like, yeah, a nigga making 6 figures a month now.
Another $100,000. February comes, I make another $100,000. So when I make $100,000 3 times in a month, 3 times in a row, I'm like, well, this is how much I make, right? Literally, bro, when I tell you I was not purchasing shit in that time period, bro, like I would say that is something
like that I see in and like just my environment.
You feel me? I moved from like the super cheap clothes to like the kind of expensive clothes, like the $100 jeans
that pays $70, $15 an hour. You get a job that pays $20 an hour. Now you feel like you really up there. Now your bills is overweighing the amount you make. Now you struggling still because your overload is over the amount you making. So I feel like the one thing I did learn is once you start getting money and getting money, just let it. Of course, you could do your little thing. You could get some stuff you worked hard for, but don't get a lot of bills like car payments and houses. That's so much money where now you struggling again and now you can't go up and elevate in life because you just fucked yourself.
$80 t-shirts, the Jordans, $200-300 Jordans, you know what I'm saying? I was more buying those. I was being able to afford them, but I wasn't going willy-nilly with my money because I had already learned from making my $20,000-$30,000 and fucking it all off at the same time.
That's what my issue when I fucked up a lot of money.
But
that
you
was
can't invest in yourself when you made $20,000 and you spent $18,000 on what the fuck that don't make no sense with bills and some more stuff, you know? I'm saying? So now I'm getting just used to having this money. At the time, nobody knew how much money I was making. You know what I'm saying? Not my mom, not my dad. The only two people in the world that knew how much I was making was my homie that I moved with and my girl. Well, she wasn't my girlfriend anymore, but you know how that on and off stuff be. You know what I'm saying? So we on and off a little bit. So we still having sex and you feel we still kicking it like that because we was together for so long.
That's just crazy.
But she's the only other person that knew I made $100,000. She's the only person that's seeing this on my account. She's seeing it hit my account every month, $100,000.
Like what? That's just wild to me how the internet in our generation now.
At the time, I always told myself, whenever I get some real money, I'm just gonna keep doing me. I'm not gonna go out and try to buy no car. I'm not gonna go out and try to move too fast or go get a Rolex or some Cartier or some designer or some jewelry. No, I wasn't going to do that. I'm like, let me first make this amount of money for 3 months straight because I had enough sense to know this is YouTube, this is business, this shit can stop next week. This shit can stop tomorrow. So let me have some type of base, some type of foundation that I can build from if something does go wrong. Now, fast forward, coming up on, you know what I'm saying, what, 2 years later.
Bro, he's basically told us his story. He dropped the gems in the video that people that
right now.
Who not really getting that much in different check. Make sure y'all go check out his video and his channel. He really be